Hello everybody. Thanks for coming back. I had my 3-day weekend and I'm back better than ever. That's not totally true. My sleep has been really off kilter. I wouldn't say off kilter. A lot of the times when you're on this journey, there's a certain part of the night that you might wake up and get a few messages or inspirations. Ever since I started this class, I've been waking up at like 3 a.m. You love my hair, thank you. Yes, we got a little bit of blushy pink, blonde, and some other stuff going on. It was time for me to, yeah, I've had my hair more natural looking for a while, so ta-da! And it goes with these great earrings, check it out. I met this beautiful artist in Boulder yesterday at a place called the Star House, and she's a painter, but she also does stuff like this. So thank you to her. I have to remember her name. I'm actually meeting up with her again this weekend. I found out that the Star House in Boulder, Colorado, they have a meeting that they do on Sunday morning at like 8 a.m. And the Star House is built with sacred geometry. And so they not only have the sacred geometry within the house that was built for meditation and their events, but they have these stones, you know, kind of like the stones you'd see in England or Ireland or Scotland, where they're specifically placed as power points to enhance the energy of the land and to like bring energy like solar energy and other waves into the earth, and they work with the earth. You thought for sure there'd be no show today? I was on the edge. My sleep has been very odd, and I thought if anything, and I'll do this, unless my sleep is so horrible that I'm like sleeping till like 1 a.m. here, I will get on either way and be like, hey guys, I have nothing for you today. Yeah, because, yeah, sleep is a very important thing. I will say that when you don't have a lot of sleep, it often disengages that reptilian brain of the thinking and figuring things out and planning things out, and you almost can't function. You almost can't function in the day. Like you might even be driving and be like, should I really be driving right now? I have those times where I will actually turn around and go back home or stop where I am with a wagon, right? And just see, and I'll ask, like, what does my soul need today? I was asking that this morning. What does my soul need today? I have all these ideas of things I need to take care of, but what is my soul saying that it needs today? Oh, the vow of silence. The vow of silence was great. The vow of silence, every time I didn't do that this weekend, but when I traveled to Colorado, that vow of silence, it just brings in so much mindfulness. And when I say mindfulness, it means that your brain isn't just thinking about the past or the future. Like you're right there, right then and there. And a lot of people find that very hard to do when they are traveling across the different lands of America, right? I look like a different person. It often happens with a change in somebody's hair. I think that's why people come to me. For many years, people would come to me, and it's a big thing for girls. I don't know if it is for guys, but for girls, if they're feeling a little or they're trying to like get into a different groove of their life, a different timeline, you could say, they will come in with pictures to me and be like, this is what I like, what can we do? And I'll look at their hair and I'll be like, all right, let's check out your face shape, your density of the hair, and we'll see what we can do. Because I like to combine photographs, like collage them together and then create something wonderful for somebody. So I'm so glad you guys are doing good today. I have the frequency of 444 hertz. 444 has been coming up as a triple number in my life for like the last year or so. And it all has to do with foundations, strong foundations. So yeah, every time I see it, I'm like, all right, beautiful guides, team of light, what do you got for me? How can I strengthen my foundations even more? And that could be different parts of our life, and that could also be our spiritual foundations, our ways of showing up, meditating, or just taking a moment to connect with the heart. So let's do that. Next week we'll probably get a new Emmy. You know what? I think we're getting new. Yeah, I would agree. I would say that we are becoming new each and every day, each and every moment that we tune into ourselves. That's what happens. Oh, yes. Thank you very much for the donation. I did receive it. Thank you. Much appreciated. You are the first person to donate to me off this channel, so woohoo! Go Jay! You're amazing. Thank you. Having someone help me out with like kind of a landing page, and I'll have that on there too, and some other links. So I'm working on that too, but my brain's like, no, I don't want to work on that today. So I think I want to breathe with you guys a little bit. Let's breathe. Because my mind is a little like, and I think connecting with the heart for all of us is a good place for us to start today. So let's close our eyes if you can, not while you're driving, and breathe in and hold for 4 seconds, and then let out all the air out. We're going to breathe in through our bellies. So right hand on the heart. I was told recently that this is like the male aspect, divine masculine, your divine feminine. So we're bringing the masculine back into balance by connecting with the heart. And then we're putting our left hand on our womb and just kind of taking a real deep breath. After a 3-day reflection, I was right about everything. Oh, okay. Wow, you are driving. All right, so don't do that, but you can breathe. Breathe with me. And you need your hands on the wheel. They suggest 2. It can be done with 1. I'll let you decide what that is for you. And you can decide where you want to put your hand to breathe and connect with your inner self. So take a deep breath in through your belly, everybody. And hold. And release fully. Letting all the air escape out of you. Breathe in. Hold. And release. Every bit of air out of the belly. Breathe in. Hold. And release. Okay, and just breathe normally. So we have the frequency of 444 hertz. Feel that in your body. Just breathe. Today we're going to bring in the dragons again. There are 2 cards that came up today. And the dragons for sure have been there the last couple days. So if dragons are significant to you, you have come to the right place. There was an aquamarine dragon, water aquamarine, that came in today. And that dragon has to do with our psychic abilities, our clear senses. We've been talking about our clear senses here and there. What do you have? Do you hear things sometimes? Do you do you see or get impressions of visuals sometimes? Do you have an inner knowing? Do you find that you know, kind of get an inkling about things before they happen? It's no coincidence. These are the senses we were born with. In this particular dragon, if you wish to work with your clear senses and your intuitive psychic abilities, because we all have them, just think about when you call up a person and they're like, I was just thinking about you. I can't believe you called me, or I was just going to text you. That's part of your psychic abilities. There are so many ways that they come up and we push them aside. We are being asked to acknowledge them and practice them. I'm not sure who he is, but there's someone on YouTube that will practice with people with certain cards and ask what they see. That's kind of a fun game. If I find it, I will post it with this video. So the aquamarine dragon comes in and wants you to connect. And how you can connect in your day is when you drink a glass of water. Before you drink the glass of water, and I've talked about this before, energize your water with something that you feel could add to your life that day. And it doesn't have to be just one thing. As a fail-safe, most oftentimes I just say love. If I need more peace in my life, let my outer world reflect my inner world of peace. When our outer world is chaotic, that's the time to notice, like, wow, this is getting freaky out here. Time to notice and take a moment and breathe into your heart. Give it a little tap and just breathe. This is often how messages come to me, either when I'm hanging out with others. Can come in that way. It's happened before. During sessions, this is how I tap in. And you just breathe. And as you breathe, you can ask questions of your soul, of your I am presence, of the all that there is. You can ask questions, and asking questions is how it all starts. I had a hard time with this in the very beginning. I would join meditations, and then there'd be a point where they would say, okay, ask your guide some questions. And I'd be like, huh? Like, what do you mean? I had nothing, like I was blank. Like, what would I ask, right? So when things are chaotic in the world, we can ask our highest aspect. We can ask the dragons, the angelic realm, whoever it is you would like to work with. It is all connected and it is all one. You could bring my man Yeshua in, Jesus. You could bring in his counterpart, Magdalene. There are quite a few Magdalens, actually. Who do you want to bring in to give you guidance? Who are you open to? Or do you just want to breathe and listen and see what comes? Take a deep breath and release. The dragons are here with us today. The dragon of water, and we've got the solar dragon of the balance of divine masculinity. The divine masculinity that allows you to be the peaceful warrior. We're asking to be connected to the elements of water and fire. We are like Superman. We receive our energy from the sun. Solar codes come in. And there was just an update this morning on a YouTube channel that is very accurate. It's actually based here in Colorado. That's a mental note for me to maybe go see him, go see his ranch. He gives a little update on what the solar storms are doing. And it's very accurate with those who do astrology, planetary alignments. I find it very accurate. Take a deep breath. Release. Today in your day, you have the two dragons. When you look up at the sun, think of the solar dragon and the balance of your masculinity. This is for both men and women. How can you have more balance in your masculine? We're talking a lot about the feminine right now because those are the energies that are coming in very, very strong right now in the month of December. Connecting with our womb. But our masculine as well needs addressing as they are both to function together in divine union. So we kind of have a divine union today with the solar dragon and the aquamarine water dragon, and I'll show you those cards in a minute. Working together. So we kind of do have the masculine and the feminine coming in. Fire and water, often thought as opposites, but what if they're not? What if what appears like opposite is actually cohesive? Two puzzle pieces that fit together. Breathe in and release. What do we need to know about these dragons today? So you must ask to work with the dragons if that is what resonates with you. The dragons actually are part of the angelic realm. They were here in the beginning, and they were assisting us. And they are here now, very strongly. You can see them in the land. You can see them in the stars. And we're being asked to connect with a star, the sun. The dragon of water connects us to earth, Gaia. Take a deep breath in to both those energies of the sun and the water. Breathe in. And release. The waves of the sun, the waves, the rays, the frequency, and the codes energizes us on a daily basis. It keeps our earth green and flourishing. We can see that when the winter season comes, and there are people that feel like they have a cold or a flu or something else, most often it's because they're not in the sunshine as much. The sunlight is shorter hours in the day, so if one doesn't get outside, that was your chance to absorb those solar codes and energies. Now you can also do this when you're driving. You'll notice reflections in the signs, and sometimes they'll look rainbow-like. Rainbows aren't just in the sky. Notice in your day when there are rainbows in your life. Is it a picture that you're looking at? Is it a reflection off a speed limit sign? What is and where is the rainbow? Look for rainbows today. Is it in the spray of a water? A river that flows near you? The water dragon is asking us to also connect with the water within us, within ourselves. Both these dragons work with the DNA. We are being transformed breathe, deep breath in, and release. Picture them flying around you. The solar dragon flying at the top of your head in a clockwise motion. The water dragon maybe is a little serpentine and is flowing around the lower half of you like water. What does it feel like when you're submerged waist deep in water? When it's really enjoyable. And you take your hands and you graze it on the water's top. There's a viscosity, a texture to water. It is smoother in some locations than others when you go into the natural waters of the earth. As the water dragon swims counterclockwise and slightly serpentine around the lower half of you, energizing your field, but cleansing those lower chakras of anything that does not serve you right now. Your lower chakras are that which usually has to do with survival. So we can smile and say thank you to the water dragon. as it swishes and swims around us. Picture it popping its head up at you, looking at you with kind eyes. Maybe it swims through your legs. I just got a picture of that. How is this dragon having fun with you? Perhaps the dragon now goes through the legs and lifts you up, and you are riding on its back. Riding on its back, your own personal Loch Ness monster? Not a monster at all. Allowing you to ride the waves. Are you holding on? Are your hands up in the air? Do you see the solar dragon joining both of you, as it too serpentines through the air like a Chinese dragon in a parade, creating light language out of golden light from the sun through the skies, surrounding you in a circular manner with this light language. What fun it is to ride a dragon. And then, as the dragons come closer to land, the water dragon of aquamarine slows, allows you gently to touch your feet on the earth of the bottom of a lake, swims around you a couple times as you put out your hand and feel the texture of the dragon. And there is a heart energy exchange of thank you. Thank you so much for the play, for the energy, for the clearing, and for the energizing. As you walk out of the waters, you notice the warmth as the solar dragon comes near. The solar dragon has landed and now walks to be in front of you. You notice the solar dragon's size. You notice the details of the dragon. The dragon lays down and puts its head on its claws and just looks. As you gaze at the solar dragon, you see yourself in the dragon's eyes. And as you see yourself in the solar dragon's eyes, you see the form of your body turn into stars, the planets that surround the Earth, the galaxies, you are a universe. What does it feel like right now to be the universe? Take a deep breath and release. You are a part of everything. Everything. What does that feel like right now? To be a part of all that is, known and unknown to you. In this space, there's no loneliness. as all is with you. Smile. Smile and grow brighter, for you are a star amongst other stars. You are radiant. You are powerful. And you are connected. Know that you can return to this space at any time. Simply feel into your heart. Call in your guides, your dragons, your angelic team for assistance, if you wish. And picture the inside of your body, every cell turning into a star, as you are made of stardust. Connect and breathe with the cosmos. Connect and breathe with the waters, the land, the trees of the earth. Simply connect. It can be for 5 minutes. It can be for 2 minutes. But connect. Take a deep breath. And release. Wow. That felt really nice. To see them playing with us in that way. Excuse me. Some of my trusty water over here. See, just this water, by having this symbol, this water, as it enters this body of water, as it enters this body, it brings to me all those energies of Glastonbury, of the Chalice Wells. As I drink this water, I think of walking the streets of Glastonbury. I think of connecting with the Chalice Wells, where they had the feminine and the masculine waters running. And that's what this symbol is. By having my water close to the frequencies of 444 hertz, that is what is being energized in these waters. I'm literally drinking 444 hertz right now. These are the frequencies and the sound healing of Atlantis. And again, in the background of the video, and I'll post this down below so that you guys can feel more into the frequency later on, and maybe play it and connect with your dragons that came up today. That might be an idea, a little bit of homework for you guys. This is the dragon that connected with you guys today. I'll read it to you because I know it's backwards. Aquamarine dragon from Neptune enables you to access your deepest soul wisdom. Spirituality and wisdom are available to you. Develop your psychic abilities and receive ineffable soul knowledge. There's a reason why we're being asked to connect to our other senses, our clairsenses. The energies that are coming in and that are going to be coming in through the rest of this year up to 2030. Think of it that way. If there was a time frame and I said hey, you really got to get that psychic ability fine-tuned. Like, pick one that you feel is already ignited within you. And, I'm going to ask you to work on it from like now until 2030. Think about anything you worked on from now until 2030. You could learn to play an instrument. You could learn to learn a new language. You could completely be in a different type of employment at that time, where you're self-employed and working for yourself in some way, bringing some sort of passion to the world. Right? So, pick something. Pick something that you know, or you knew as a child, before someone told you that it wasn't true, it was purely your imagination. What we did today was not using our imagination. I mean, in a sense, you're imaging. And imaging is what creation is all about. It's all about how you create the reality in which you live in. Everything from all the things that are form are created just by you imagining. I've been asked to do this. I was thinking about this recently because I will just say, as a young kid, I was a writer. I wrote poetry. I enjoyed writing stories. I didn't like it when I was asked to do so in school because it was difficult. And then once I got it going, it just ran. Like, the story just came out of me. And I've had a children's book in me for quite some time. And recently I took a little note because I was like, oh, this seems like a title, and it seems like it could be an adult book, and then there'd be a children's book version. Or maybe it's a combo book that makes the adult book more like a childlike book that's more fun. We'll see what happens. But I've been asked to, play more with the imagination. Lay on the grass and look at the clouds and see what shapes there are. Look at the shapes in the waters. Is there any water near you? Can you look at, since we talked of the solar dragon, which is this one. Let's see. Oh, I lost, oh, nope. I don't know where the solar dragon is. Oh, here it is. Okay, this is the golden solar dragon. Feel into that dragon. So this is the dragon that was following you above your head. This is the dragon that was swishing around the lower half of your body as we were in the waters on this journey. Notice the key. The key again. You have the key. Everything is within you. Seahorses are significant. The energy of seahorses, and also horses in general. Both are coming up right now. They were this morning for me. Oh, look, this one kind of matches my hair. The solar dragon. The universe is within you, that it wanted to show you as it gazed into your eyes. Helps you stand in your masculine power with wisdom. Let your DNA be reprogrammed and light codes activated. Become an inspired leader. It's time, and we've talked about this before, to move forward with anything you've been putting on the back burner. This dragon is here to help. You can take a snapshot of it and take a little screenshot of this one as well. And see if you can work with these dragons on your own. This video will get posted in a day's time because it usually takes overnight. And This frequency will be in the description below for you to feel what it feels like in your body. You'll also be connecting with Atlantis if you have origins of Atlantis. A lot of us do. Lemuria. And the pyramid may be significant to you. So look up the symbol of a pyramid. Look up, a good thing to look up would be, what type of energies do the pyramids hold? Because you have a connection to Egypt as well. Okay, so do we have any questions? I'm just going to check really quick. It's okay if you've missed it, because it's going to be back on the replay. It'll be available tomorrow morning. And I will see you guys tomorrow morning at 11:11 Pacific time, again, to see what comes through. It's very interesting when I've got no plan at all what comes through. So I hope you enjoyed connecting with the dragons today, and I'll see you tomorrow. And as always, we are one. Enjoy your day and connect.